now to weigh in from New York City, America's accountant, Dan Geltrude. Dan, mess around and find out is apparently Elon Musk's message to these employees. I mean, do they not realize that they're writing a letter saying that SpaceX needs to separate themselves from Elon Musk? Who makes that decision? Who owns SpaceX? Oh yeah, Elon Musk. So not the brightest moment from these employees.
Well, here's an attempt of the tail to wag the dog. This is what we're talking about. This guy owns the company. If you don't like what he's doing, and he's not doing anything illegal here. I mean, this is Elon Musk. You've decided to work for him. If you don't like it, according to the last numbers I saw, there's somewhere between 10 and 11 million job openings in the United States. Go work somewhere else if you're embarrassed by the owner of the company. And let's not forget how many jobs Elon Musk is creating and how many future jobs he's going to create based upon all the advancement in technology that he's developing. So you have to separate Elon Musk, the person, from Elon Musk, your boss, and the guy who's paying you. It's not that hard.
Right. And when you think about what are his crimes that they're accusing him of, his quote-unquote crimes that he's so guilty of, saying that he wants to buy a social media company to open up free speech on the platform. I mean, that's really what's stemming from all of this, all the attention that he's gotten from that. That's why these employees are mad. I say good riddance to them. Go find another job. Go work for some woke company. Elon Musk has his eyes on the prize. He's spending his money how he wants to spend it. And he's spending it on a good cause. It should be indisputable that wanting to allow free speech on a social media platform is an inherently good thing. But it's not a good thing for the left because it means they won't be able to censor conservatives and control a narrative anymore. So I guess that's why these employees ultimately are frustrated with Elon Musk, because he wants to put an end to this leftist censorship. Now, Elon Musk is also making news for his support of Dogecoin, the cryptocurrency. He replied to someone on Twitter who said, keep buying Dogecoin, and Elon Musk said, I am. So he's touting Dogecoin. It was up something to the tune of 10% shortly after he said this. Now, I hope he keeps buying it, and I hope he keeps tweeting about it, because I got a good bit of money in Dogecoin myself, and it took quite the fall last week, so I would love to see him single-handedly save my bank account and save my investing portfolio.
Well, that's just the point, Addison, right? So when you have super wealthy people like Elon Musk, when they start saying things, whether it's about Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, or any other investment, they have enough power to move that stock. So when he starts saying, oh, well, keep buying Dogecoin, or I'm going to keep buying Dogecoin, well, when they're doing that, they have the ability to pump up the value of that stock. Interestingly, he's subject to a lawsuit right now of about $265 billion for basically manipulating the market. But he's not doing that based upon any inside information. He's saying, hey, keep buying it. He's not telling you to buy it. He's not forcing you to buy it. It's just a personal opinion. So if you want to listen to him, you do it. If you don't buy it. I personally don't take investment advice from super wealthy people. I make my own conclusions.
Right, as you probably should, as I probably should as well. I need to stop listening to Elon Musk. Now, I want to get your thoughts on this, Dan. This is from Fox News. The Austin City Council voted to approve a resolution that would direct the city manager to adopt a minimum wage of $22 per hour for city employees. So this Austin, Texas city is raising their minimum wage to $22 an hour. Now, a lot of people are probably saying, oh, this is a great thing, very good, more money for the workers. But the only reason they're doing that is because inflation is so high. So it's not like they're actually pocketing more money. They're just starting to recover some of the money that they have lost due to this disastrous historic inflation, right?
There's a lot of layers to this story. First of all, you're talking about going from $15 an hour to $22 an hour. That's almost a 50% increase. By my calculations, that's far and above the rate of inflation. That's point one. Point two, when they make this change, it also applies to companies that do work for the city of Austin, which means that everything that the city of Austin does as far as contracting work out becomes more expensive. Now, when you're talking about government, who funds the government? In this particular case, it is the tax-paying citizens of Austin, Texas. So they should not be so pleased about, oh, our city council thinks it's a good idea for everything to become more expensive for our city so we can pay more tax to cover that. It doesn't make any sense. Listen, minimum wage should be dictated by the market. Right now, it's an employee's market, so wages go up. When that changes, well, then the inflationary period goes away and people would have to make less. So it keeps things in balance. When the government steps in like this, it throws things out of bounds, because when inflation does retract, are they going to cut people's wages and say, well, wait a minute, inflation is less now, therefore you make less? Of course not. Doesn't work that way.
Right. It's economics 101. If wages go up, if you're a business owner and you have to start paying a higher wage to your employees, you're going to have to start raising your costs. And eventually you're going to have to start eating that cost, because the consumers are eventually going to leave because prices are so high. I was just at the grocery store this weekend, Dan, and eggs are $8 a carton for a carton of 12 or 18 eggs. These prices are getting absolutely insane, and they're just going to keep going up so long as we have things like this getting crammed through by economic activists. Well, Dan, we are totally out of time. I appreciate you joining the show. Great insight. Thank you.
Thanks, Addison.